Today I'm making Rahzar, the IDW comics version of Rahzar. Rahzar is what I'm gonna say because it's R-H-A-Z-A. Anyway, I'm doing it with a figure that I don't know where he's from. I looked it up when I got him, but I can't remember. It was like some jungle collector, or his name is like Wolf Fang or Fang Tooth, Fang Wolf. Yeah, I can't remember. But I took off his ponytail. I glued down his swinging action so that he doesn't move, and well, not at the waist anymore. And I have Apoxie Sculpt that I'm using to sculpt the whole, hair over the hole in his back where I took out the ponytail, and then add some more hair or fur to his belly area, because this guy that I'm using, he's got defined abs, and Rahzar, he's a lot bushier and hairier, and that's what he looks like so far. That's what he looks like in the comic, when he's really angry. He's got I have some different pictures that I'm using for my reference. So I had put the teeth on. I just gave him the two big fangs in front and two on the side. I tried to spread them out enough so that I can still close the mouth. It doesn't close as much as it did before, but almost as much as it did before. And I painted all the teeth with white, and I had mixed white acrylic primer with white acrylic and used that because I know that I'm going to cover him now. I had added some black, just a couple drops mixed in with the white primer and white acrylic. It's an acrylic primer, yeah, to get this light gray color that I'm going to use, that I'm using already. And that's what it looks like, gray. Looks kind of cool, but he's got a lot more to go. So I cover him now with the matte acrylic varnish. Usually I'll use this varnish as my primer, but because his color is changing so much, I went with the color primer. White and black makes gray. So I sealed everything up because now I'm doing a black wash, and I don't want the wash to just soak into the paint that I already put, the gray paint. So the clear coat makes a barrier between the paint and now this black that I'm adding to darken it up and get in all the cracks and grooves, make everything, all the details pop out more. But I mainly just went with the wash on his back in the places where it's going to be darker, because now I have just a regular white acrylic paint, and I'm doing the white parts. So I'm just around his eyes and his nose, or snout, I guess, is white, and then his belly's white, and his arms and legs are white, and then just his back and the top of his head are dark gray. But I'm gonna not do the whole arm. I'll leave the top of the arm a little bit grayer, and I'm just covering all the white spots with white. Wow. So yeah, wolf fang or wolf tooth, or I don't remember. If you know, put it down in the comments so everyone else will know. But then after I finish with the white spots, I dry brush over the dark spots with a little bit of white on the brush just to make those details pop out more, and then did a second coat on his face with the white. I have a deep red because his inside of his mouth is black and a light kind of pink, but I wanted more red, so I used a deep red and got all the inside of his mouth and his tongue. And then I'm going around his gums to add some red, so it'll still be kind of black, but also with some red in his gums, because Rahzar has red gums. Yeah, he's in a lot of the reference photos I found, he's got his angry face and his mouth's wide open. He also has a lot of drool, but I didn't add the drool. That was a daffodil yellow I went over his teeth with, just so that they're all the same color, the fang and the part that I added and the part that was already there. Now I cover his nails with just regular black acrylic, because his nails are black, and I got his nose too with the black. Now I go with the daffodil yellow again, because he's got a lot of details on his nails, and when it's all black you can't see them, but with a little bit of the daffodil yellow over top you start to see the edges. And I didn't want him to be totally angry, so I gave him the blue irises, when he's young and when he's calm you can see his eyes are blue. And I didn't cut off that pelt or that whatever he was wearing totally, because I'm covering him with, I chose jeans because they fray a lot, so they'll get the frayedness of his pants. In some of the pictures I had, he's got pants, and usually it's just the cuffs at the bottom and then the part covering his groin area, but I connected it all because I had to cover those shin pads that he was wearing instead of like sanding and grinding them off and then sculpting hair and then putting less of pants. I just went with that. And this is just some material from a curtain, and I dirtied that up with the black wash, and now I'm doing the like wraps on his arms. I wasn't sure if some it's like wraps or it's like he was wearing a shirt and it ripped and only the cuffs are on, so I added a little bit of that. And these are the pictures of him now that he's all ready and done. His tail sticking out, of course. I've got Raph and Donnie are going to be coming up soon, but I think I'm going to do something different that's not IDW comics next week, because like 10 in a row videos was a lot of one type of turtles, and there's so many different types of turtles. So until then, remember, always keep your head up. Peace.